This is the grave of General Sir Arthur Currie. He is buried in the Mount Royal Cemetery in Montreal, Quebec. He was the famed commander of the Canadian Corps in World War I. He started the war as the 2nd Canadian Infantry Brigade commander. He led them through the Battle of Second Ypres in April 1915. He was made commander of the 1st Canadian Infantry Division in September 1915. He was in command of the Old Red Patch, the division's nickname, through the Somme and the Battle of Vimy Ridge. He took over as commander of the Canadian Corps on June 9, 1917. He was also knighted that day. He was the last commander of the Canadian Corps and led it through the Battle of Hill 70, Passchendaele, and the 100 Days Campaign that ended the war. Here is Currie in Mons, Belgium, after its liberation by Canadian troops at the end of World War I. He was made the Inspector General of the Canadian Armed Forces in August 1919. He left the position after less than a year, as he did not like the politics of Ottawa. Despite the lack of a post-secondary education, he was made the Principal and Vice-Chancellor of McGill University, a position he held until his death. He was an extraordinary university administrator and made a large contribution to the university. He died in 1933. This is the plaque in front of Currie's grave. In English it reads, "Under his leadership as commander of the Canadian Corps during World War I, Canadian troops fought with great effect as a unified force for the first time. Sir Arthur was one of the great generals of that conflict and received numerous awards from many countries. He proved as well a distinguished principal and vice-chancellor of McGill University, where he served for 13 years. During his tenure, new buildings and departments were added, and the worldwide reputation of the university much enhanced. He was buried with full military and academic honors in 1933. 3 years later, a solemn ceremony took place to unveil this cross of sacrifice, beneath whose base are deposited war relics and earth from the French battlefields where his troops fought so valiantly." Currie's reputation as the Canadian Corps commander came under fire in the post-war years. Sam and Garnet Hughes both attacked his reputation in public and in print. I will cover these events in a later video. He rests with his wife Lily beneath the cross of sacrifice.